Wir sind hier bei IsaDora beim Presseevent mit den Neuheiten vom Herbst und Winter für 2013. IsaDora, die schwedische Firma, seit 30 Jahren in schwedischen Händen vom Gründerehepaar Ingvar und Lisa Benson. Wir präsentieren heute die Highlights. Was haben wir mit bei? Wir haben spannende Produkte vom Herbstlook. Color Choc sagt schon viel. Starke Farben sind wieder im Kommen mit Herbstvarianten, also erdigen Tönen, braun, grün und noch vieles mehr Make-up, um nur ein Stichwort zu geben. Und ein paar knallige Farben noch für den Sommer, der ja bald vor der Tür steht.
My name is Stefan. I'm the international makeup artist for IsaDora. I arrived here in Munich today. Just arrived from Malmö actually, where we did the Eurovision Song Contest, where IsaDora is one of the main sponsors, the national sponsors, and where I also did makeup for some of the artists. And today I'm applying the autumn makeup for my model and for the press. And I'm just prepping a little because the press don't have time watching the whole makeup being applied, so I'm just giving them the highlights.
Also super Preis-Leistungs-Verhältnis, unsere Kunden lieben das total. Die Qualität ist
I will pass the microphone over to you. If you'd like to comment what you did with Isabel.
Hello everyone. I have this nice bass voice. Well, don't fall asleep. What I've done is I've been working a little with TV lately, probably you know, doing Eurovision, and we have used IsaDora makeup also on Eurovision. We were the sponsor there for makeup, and we have the same problem or the same issue here with the TV screen here. The light is very bright, so we need to make the makeup look a little more heavier in real life than it's on the screen. So I'm just intensifying the colors. I have put on the color shock, as you see. For those of you who wonder what kind of product this is, you probably know that YSL product, which is also a lip tint. This one is more intense in its color and sticks the same way. Very nice and lovely for TV. And I've been just working on her skin, putting on the wake up makeup, and then finishing off all highlights. Actually with eyeshadow, I work with eyeshadow for highlights. Find that very nice. Working with eyeshadow palette 61 and 51, and also some other thing here. Yeah, can't find it at the moment. I put on the mascara, the new mascara, and I'm now going to apply the new eyeshadow palette, this one. And I'm going to work with the purple ones here over here. I need to explain to you the difference, because you guys in here are head of makeup in Germany. Whatever you say in your magazines is whatever is going to be the correct thing to do. So one problem I always stumble upon when it comes to makeup, and especially eyeshadows, are matte versus shimmery and glittery eyeshadows, and then versus H. And one of the things that I think is very unique about this eyeshadow, and also if you remember last autumn with the Paradox shadows, there you can see, is that they have this glittery top and then the matte base. And what do you think is the proper product to use for people who has a lot of wrinkles? Should they have a lot or less shimmer?
Less.
Less shimmer. What about glitter?
Less.
They should have a lot of glitter, not satin, but they could also use matte. But the thing is, you don't want someone to look old, dry, and ready for their death. You want people to look shimmery, glowy, and young. And the thing is, I have to explain to you this, so you understand this once and for all. In this palette, you have a satin over here. when you put that on a surface, it feels like there's just one reflecting surface. Let me show you.
Are you focusing on my hand? So if I put that here,
You can see you get one reflecting surface there. You see that? Yeah. If this surface had wrinkles, it would highlight every wrinkle. Understand? If you had a matte shadow, that wouldn't happen because it takes away light. And when you use shimmer or glitter, this is glitter. It's just larger particles of light reflecting substance. Unknown. When you use this, it has a lot of different reflecting surfaces. So it actually breaks up the texture. Let me show you. So instead of one reflecting, you get many small reflecting. Understand the difference? So if you have wrinkles in the top shadow, the wrinkles wouldn't show. But on the bottom, it would show. Understand the difference? Good. If there's a question, I'll be answering them after.
both the matte and the shimmery here. So I just do two things at the same time. Just to save time here. Look down. Look into the camera.
And then I'm just going to apply the matte lilac one just to create depth. What I really like about working with IsaDora's eyeshadows, the matte ones, is that they contain a little oil, so if you put it on an oily lid, it doesn't stain as it would with a regular matte. Put it down, lift your brows. Yeah, that's a hard one. This is like working on YouTube, isn't it? Tup. What does that mean? Oh, that's what I'm doing. Tupping? Sounds crazy.
You're a great tupfer.
I'm a great tupper. Good. Okay. So I'm just gonna explain a little bit about eyes. I always do this when I'm joining in with journalists. I'm writing a book currently about how to apply eyeshadows and what eyeshadow is okay for what eyes and stuff. And regularly when you write about eyeshadows, you probably would say that if you have a blue eye, you would work something that's warm and goldish, and if you have a cool eye, you maybe would work with warm colors, and if you have a warm eye, you would probably work with cool colors. That's correct. But one thing that people doesn't seem to understand, even not in my pass, this is not correct. My eye color in my passport says green, and I don't have green eyes. I have cool green eyes. There are 5 eye colors. There are warm brown, cool brown, there are warm green, cool green, and blue. So for Isabel, she actually has warm green eyes. Could we zoom in on her eyes? Is that the closest we get? Okay. So if you look at her eyes, you can see out here there is green. And then when you come more into the center, there's almost orange. Do you see that? Yeah. So orange is the warm pigment and green is just green. But if you would zoom in on my eyes, I also have green eyes, but mine are cold. Cold green eyes. And whatever that enhances green is, of course, something with red in it. But if I were to put on eyeshadow on me, I would pick a warm hue to my eyeshadow. But for Isabelle, we are using cool, because cool enhances warm, and red enhances green. So everything that's cool and red would look fantastic on her. Also, you can see the lip color here enhances the warmth of her eye. If I were to put something warm and orange on her, it would be looking absolutely horrible. And this is one thing that I also see that's a trend. For instance, people putting on that cool, neutral, lilac, pinkish color doesn't suit everyone. So that's something I would love for you to write about, eye colors and colors, warm and cool colors. So you could help people out there, you know, who need some help. Yeah. Well, so this is probably a makeup and the strength I would use for also if I did one of the artists in Eurovision. It's very harsh when you look at her here, but on TV it looks absolutely fantastic. So